in less than 24 hours. It's less than 24 hours before the actual election day kicks off, right? The South African population will go on and cast their ballots following the weekend of special votes. And these local elections are arguably one of the most hotly contested ones in the history of the democratic South Africa. Now, to protect the integrity of this democracy and these elections, the SABC also plays a major role, important role, complementary role, right? The public broadcaster is hard at work in ensuring that the citizens are spoilt for choice in terms of how they consume the news content. So for more on this, let's bring in Luvuyo Mdeni. He is the Multimedia Manager at SABC Digital News. Luvuyo, welcome. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Intuitiveness, right? I think it's a word that people use. It talks to a situation where we have a website like this and we kind of anticipate what the person is thinking, and then we cater to their needs and make it accessible. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about the SABC website.
So Plain, what we have here is a fully, like you say, intuitive, but also responsive website. Yeah. So this SABC News website not only caters for people who are going to be accessing it from their computers, but also on their mobile phones. What we've learned is a lot of people are accessing news on the go.
Right.
So this website is fully responsive. I mean, when you get onto the website, first thing that you'll see is latest news in terms of what is happening, the news that people need to know. But we've also got a live stream in terms of everything that the IEC is communicating. This is a live briefing that was available from yesterday. But not only that, in terms of people that will be going out to vote tomorrow, we've got a section of the website where people can find out where you're registered to vote. Because remember, this is the municipal elections. It's not like you can vote anywhere. You have to vote in your district. And we've got that very important information here, but also your district finder, so that you know where the closest voting station is.
Talk to us a bit more about that district finder. That's important.
So if you get onto the district finder, what it does is that it will take you to a portion of the website that we've embedded. And when you're on that website, I mean, if you type in your address, and I'll just, for the benefit of this, say...
Leave mine out, please.
I will say Pretoria. And as soon as you start checking from Pretoria, what it then does is that it will find where you are in Pretoria, and it will give you the information that's related to the district within your area.
Right.
And this is what the website caters for, so that people are able to know where you should be tomorrow morning.
And that's important, yeah, because we assume that you know. Look, as I was saying, I've been covering these elections for a long time now, but still, you forget those small things that can make the big difference, right?
Exactly. So we've got all that, but not only that, we've also then started to have a focus in terms of the parties. So this webpage literally caters for all the political parties that are contesting these elections. You've got your independents as well that are also available on this page. But when you start coming in there, you've got a whole list of the candidates. So if you want to know who the candidate for a specific party in your region is, this is where you find all that. So we've got all this information, and not only that, you see the party news is also something that we constantly monitoring. We're watching all the parties, we're watching all the independents to see what they're doing. And all that information is literally displayed onto this part of the website. We've also got a candidate section on the website. So if you want to know who the candidates are, just generally for all the parties, that is also available on there. The next section that I want to take you through, Plain, is the fast facts. We come into this because we've gathered so much information about these elections, but we need people to know fast facts. For example, your special votes. We've got all that information that's sitting on the website in terms of the number of special people registered for the special votes and the number of elections. Because you must remember that when tomorrow people go vote, they're going to be getting 2 ballot papers, and in some areas getting 3 ballot papers. So all that information is available because we need to ensure that people are able to understand what's going to be happening tomorrow when they do go cast the ballots. And this is what I say. All this information, yes, is available on the website, which is mobile friendly, but we've also got the app.
Right.
We've got an app that sits on the Google Play Store, and we've also got an app that sits on the Apple Play Store. So if you want to get this information exactly as it is, you've also got access to the app. And it's a very, very light app. It takes about 30 megabytes to load onto your phone, very responsive. So it's not going to be chowing a lot of your data. That's what we want. We want people to be responsive to get all that information. At the moment, we're looking at the website. It's got, so the stages of how we've built the site is to give you information leading up to the elections. But if you get onto this website from Monday, it will look totally different because that's when all the results, real-time results, as they come from the IEC board, will be updating onto the website.
And you'll have comparison as well, isn't it?
So when you get onto the website, we've got a section that we've put together here, which caters for the previous LGE. So if you want to see, for example, how it looked like in a certain portion in the Eastern Cape from 2016 or 2011, which is the two options that you've got, you're able to get all that information. So we've also taken in the historical data and made it available on this platform. And this is basically how we've put, I just want to show it to you from here, but this is how we've made it available to ensure that people are able to get all the latest information on the website. But more than anything, we've taken all the SABC program. All the SABC programming is available on a certain portion of the website. For example, Democracy Service Delivery Gauge. You've got all the shows there, and you've even got the previous shows. So anyone can go back and watch this. And we're not only catering for that. We've got everything that comes from the 18 SABC radio stations is catered for on the website in terms of the podcast that we have there. So this is literally all the information that we've packed from the SABC platforms and stuck it into one.
Just go back to where all the SABC program is. Something that comes to my mind. You know, our job is to hold those in power accountable. But now, when you're voting local government, you too can hold those you elected accountable. We have the programs, we have the commitments, we have the promises there. You can go back, when we do, and see, okay, the politician said 1, 2, 3, they're going to deliver. Where is it? Let's give you an assessment, isn't it? It's helpful in that regard.
It's very helpful in that regard. And also remember, we've got one of the biggest YouTube channels in the country. So everything that we put out is literally available on YouTube. So if you're looking for a specific interview that happened 2 months ago, we've got it.
Accountability key. Another very important feature is the newsletter. Talk to us about that.
So we've started a new campaign. If someone emails opt-in to newsletters at sabcnews.com, we're able to bring the news to your email address. So we'll be giving you updates as we go. From the first result that comes in, it will come straight into your mailbox by just simply emailing the word opt-in to SABC News, to newsletters at sabcnews.com.
All right. Opt-in, no hyphen? Just opt-in. Opt-in.
Just opt-in, and you'll get all that information straight 100%. To your mailbox.
All right. And obviously, we're going to post all of these details up so viewers can get access to it. Important indeed. Brother Mdeni, thank you very much indeed for your time. Always instructive, always informative.